So every single moment, life is happening, right? Every single moment, life is expressing itself in diversity in a million trillion different ways, every single moment. And what happens inside of you? In reflection to the happening, there's sensations happening and then thoughts, and it's all going on. And what's really happening? What is really happening? So how we relate to the happening, how we relate to the display of what's happening, our relationship to those sensations. So life is happening, some kind of experiences, incidents happen, and that creates sensations all through the system. How do we relate to that? It might spark off some emotional body, and then thoughts are going with that, and maybe some reactions. And all this thing is like it's moving all by itself. And by the power of your attention, it moves it in whatever direction. Only by the power of your attention, you get more of where that goes, and you get more of where that goes. And so it goes on displaying, not two body minds are experiencing it in quite the same way. By the power of your attention, the world is displaying, and the sensations and the thoughts and emotions. What is your relationship to that? Do you just become that, and now you became that, and now out of becoming that, there's a particular conditioned, responsive way that continues to take a life of its own, and that's what you get. That's what you're going to get, right? Your relationship to the internal dialogue, your relationship to your emotionality is going to greatly depend how much space there is. So it all is going back to how much space there is in your being. If you can recognize, and I don't ask you to believe me, I ask you to investigate this yourself, see it for yourself. Yeah. If you recognize that your state of being determines the quality of thoughts, then emotionality, or emotionality and thoughts, is all. Yeah. If you recognize that it all starts with how much space you got and the state of being, if you recognize that, then what is it that becomes the priority? The priority would not be trying to fix what's already at a much later stage. From the same state of being through which it was created. If you're trying to do anything about anything that's out there from the state of being that created it, you just get more and more and more of the same, right? So it's a recognition, it's recognizing, like, see if it's true. Don't just believe me, as I said, see if it's true. Is your state of being producing the quality of thought, the type of thought? Check. Okay, so from a space of seeing, only from a space of seeing that, what do you need to do? What action can you take to have the effect on your state of being that would align to the type of thoughts that produce the type of feelings that you actually deeply desire? What action can you take in any given moment? So if you're in a moment of like really feeling down and heavy and shit, it's not like you're going to take a big jump to get into love and light and peace, man. It's too far away, right? What little action can you take just to get from here to a better feeling state, to a feeling state that gives some relief, that gives some space? Just what action can you take? What little action? And these are tiny little movements in your daily life. Every single thing that you ingest on every level, energetically, food, thought forms, everything is affecting your state of being. So if you're aware of that, if you recognize that, there appears a choice. Because if you don't recognize that and you're not aware of that, there's no choice. Who is it or what is it that is making the choice? It's through the power of your attention. Because if there's not space of aware to see and recognize that, the choices are being made through the programs, through the program, through the default conditioned core belief. So there's an appearance of a choice on that level, which is choiceless because you can't do anything different if you are not aware. So it's awareness, of course, that changes everything. It's simple.